Elise Mills of the Liberals and David Schreck, former NDP MLA, join us now. It's been quite a day. Let's get to the political fallout. What's it going to be like?
Well, I think there's a lot of work ahead, and listening to Minister Falcon today, I think he made it very clear that we're going to tighten our belts. We're in a time where we have to be careful. This is not a time to spend. But he also made note that there's public consultation, and I really liked how he said, you know, learning from the experience, because governments rarely say that they've learned from an experience, that there's going to be increased public consultation. I really don't think we're moving towards an election. I think now is the time to get back to governing, and I think the public needs to see that, and we need to be able to sort of put this 18 to 24-month plan together. It's never happened before, so there's really no precedent to this, but it's time for BC to calm down a bit and kind of get back to the books, so to speak. So,
David, what do you think?
The controversy is not going to go away. I wish I would never hear the words HST again, but we're going to hear lots because people will be talking about why is it taking so long. And by taking so long, there are sectors, particularly construction, residential construction, home renovations, that will be hurt. People will postpone projects. So there will be lots more controversy. Reading the political tea leaves and where it goes from there is a research question. I suspect we'll hear more from Mr. Delaney and Mr. Van der Zalm. They would be well advised to call it a day with this victory rather than to try to parlay this into something else.
There are some obvious winners and losers because the referendum turned out the way it did. Do you see something else going on there in terms of winners and losers?
Well, I think obviously there's the obvious winners and losers. I mean, the HST, as with any tax, there was winners and losers, and that, you know, it's small business versus the film industry, for example, as we just saw in the last piece. I think there's obviously some political winners and losers today, and you know, I recognize that our government, the BC Liberal government, it was a loss for us today. But I think, you know, we did a good job. We were able to pull it out and be able to move forward with the message. And at 45, almost 46%, I'm pretty pleased with the way things went. And I have to commend Minister Kevin Falcon. I think he did a fantastic job. I think the entire BC Liberal caucus did a great job. It was a tough fight. Do I think Kevin Falcon's going to wear this? No, I don't think he's necessarily going to wear this. It's recognized that he's a team player. He came in sort of halfway through the game as well, as did Premier Clark. So this may be something that's more worn by Colin Hanson, actually.
David, do you think that Mr. Falcon is going to wear this?
Oh, to some extent.
Yeah.
Christy Clark did what she could to say he did a good job, but it was damned by faint praise, probably to take some of the heat off herself. As long as she maximizes uncertainty, playing games with when we're going to the polls, rather than saying she's going to abide by a fixed election date, even though she may change that date to 2012, she creates uncertainty and it hurts her credibility.
David, thank you. Elise, thank you very much. Good to have you here and your expertise. We'll see you again, I hope.